Mini episode 1778 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Hello and welcome to FDH Lounge Mini Episode 1778, the weekly FDH football preview show. I'm FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with our fantasy and non-fantasy preview for Week 10 of the 2024 NFL season, as well as a look at Week 11 of the college football season. We start with our picks right now for the college football playoff. Now, this is not a top 12 ranking, but a projection in the sense that the ACC and Big 12 are guaranteed first-round byes and will likely be in the 3 and 4 spots, and the Group of 5 conference winner will be in there, likely in the 12th spot. Here they are: 1 Oregon, 2 Georgia, 3 Miami, 4 BYU, 5 Texas, 6 Indiana, 7 Ohio State, 8 Tennessee, 9 Notre Dame, 10 Penn State, 11 SMU, 12 Army. For last week's college picks, we are 2-2, and we're 29, 25, and 1 on the season. Here's what we've got this week: Georgia minus 1.5 over Mississippi, Alabama minus 2.5 over LSU, and BYU minus 3 over Utah. In the NFL, we're going for our 4th season since 2016 of being profitable, i.e. above 52.4%, picking every game of the season. We came within a few picks of that last year. This year, we're there so far. Last week, we were 9-6, 3-0 on the Big Three, and 1-0 on the lock. We're 72, 64-2, 15-12, and 6-3 on the season. Here's our top 10 for this week: 1 Detroit, 2 Kansas City, 3 Washington, 4 Minnesota, 5 Baltimore, 6 Buffalo, 7 Green Bay, 8 Houston, 9 Philadelphia, 10 Pittsburgh. And this is our bottom 5: 28 New Orleans, 29 Cleveland, 30 Jacksonville, 31 Carolina, 32 Las Vegas. Cleveland, Green Bay, Las Vegas, and Seattle are on the bye. Here's our picks for this week: Cincinnati plus 6.5 over Baltimore, Carolina plus 6.5 over the New York Giants, Denver plus 8 over Kansas City, New England plus 6 over Chicago, San Francisco minus 6.5 over Tampa Bay, Washington minus 3 over Pittsburgh, LA Chargers minus 7.5 over Tennessee, Dallas plus 7 over Philadelphia, Arizona plus 1.5 over the New York Jets, Houston plus 3.5 over Detroit, and the LA Rams minus 1 over Miami. For our Big Three, it's Buffalo minus 4 over Indianapolis and Minnesota minus 7 over Jacksonville. And in the 1,000-star gold-plated lock of the millennium for NFL Week 10, it's Atlanta minus 3.5 over New Orleans. Now for our fantasy football segment. Remember, we strongly discourage fantasy overmanaging. You don't pull your top guys unless they're hurt or on a bye, period. Don't let the matchups or everything geeks tell you anything different. Here's our list of guys that you go with as long as you're confident that they'll be playing, keeping in mind that some may not be playing this week. QB, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Jordan Love, Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, and C.J. Stroud. Running back, Travis Etienne, Jamar Gibbs, Breece Hall, Christian McCaffrey, Bijan Robinson, Jonathan Taylor, and Kyron Williams. Wide receiver, A.J. Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamar Chase, Marvin Harrison Jr., Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, and C.D. Lamb. Tight end, Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, and Sam Laporta. Remember, our Thursday night game picks and fantasy recommendations are up every week on our Twitter page at the FDH Lounge. Now here's our non-gimme picks for the week. We like 11 QBs: Kirk Cousins, Jaden Daniels, Sam Darnold, Jared Goff, Justin Herbert, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Brock Purdy, Matthew Stafford, Tua, and Caleb Williams. We like 18 running backs: Devon Achane, Saquon Barkley, James Conner, James Cook, J.K. Dobbins, Austin Eckler, Derrick Henry, Chuba Hubbard, Kareem Hunt, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, Joe Mixon, David Montgomery, Raheem Mostert, Tony Pollard, Ramondre Stevenson, DeAndre Swift, and Tyrone Tracy. We like 16 wide receivers: Devontae Adams, Nico Collins, Josh Downs, Quentin Johnson, Cooper Kupp, Ladd McConkey, Terry McLaurin, Darnell Mooney, DJ Moore, Malik Neighbors, Puka Nacua, George Pickens, Calvin Ridley, Devontae Smith, Courtland Sutton, and Garrett Wilson. And we like 5 tight ends: Evan Engram, Jake Ferguson, Trey McBride, Cade Otton, and Kyle Pitts. Thank you for joining us for this mini episode of the FDH Lounge.